Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. It's early in the morning, and with the amount of coffee I've had so far, I wouldn't dream of starting to play with the orchids yet. That happens later today. All I've got to do really today is holy clay pots and mounts, because the pots have all been done. We did actually get some sunshine yesterday, and quite a nice day, and obviously I wasn't here for over half of it because of the Orchid Society meeting. I didn't get to do my talk. We did actually have a slideshow. Guy from the Hampshire Wildlife Trust gave us a talk on the native orchids of Hampshire, with some clues as to where some of the rarer ones are. So I have some additional sites to add to my field trip list for some orchids that otherwise I just would not have found. They're too rare. So we should get some of that later in the year. And the other thing, obviously Jenkins CI went in and it did get its first. Where are we? You get a certificate if you get a first. Last time I showed one of these, I got a lot of comments, what the hell are you doing in the novice class? Well, there's a story. With that particular Orchid Society, everybody starts in the novice class. Now, you can volunteer to move into the expert class, but once you move into it, you're not allowed back. So it's a one-off event. You're either in it and stay, or eventually you get pushed into it. You get pushed into it when you've got 3 firsts in the novice class, and I think I've just got there, so I think I'm going to get shoved into the expert class from now on. I don't take plants to that Orchid Society very often. It is quite a long journey, and you know, if anything happened on that journey and I got stuck in traffic or something, like, you know, having the plants in the car for any length of time is not a brilliant idea. Dry atmosphere and all that. I mean, driving home yesterday, this was strapped in the front seat. It gets its own seat with the seatbelt on around the pot so it doesn't waggle around and that. But I mean, the sun was shining in through the windscreen. Now, luckily I just put the cooler blower on. You know, I can put up with the cold, but I didn't want it overheating in the sun. But there is a story, because I set my plant up in the novice class and I had some business to do, people to see about future coach trips and stuff like that. And by the time we sat down for the talk, obviously all the plants are in place, and when I looked round, mine was the only one. So I'd have got a first even if it was rubbish. But when the guy handed out the certificates, he said quite honestly, the fact that this is only one, the only one in the section, it got the first. But he said quite honestly, it doesn't matter how many plants were over here, this would have been a job to beat. So I think I'd have probably got it anyway. But yeah, it's not a form of cheating. If nobody else brings any plants in and yours is the only one, you get the first. That's just the way it is. But anyway, I mean, I got the certificate. Another one to add to the wall. And yeah, the buds, the blooms are just starting to go on this. The first ones that opened were these down the bottom, and it's gradually moved up the plant, so the newer ones are here, and then now these ones around the side are opening as well, with a few buds left to come. So it's still going to be in bloom for quite a while. The longer the better, in my opinion, because this is a showstopper. It is pretty special. Anyway, that's just an update on yesterday, and I'll see what else I can film during the day, if anything. I'm physically going to get on with these holy clay pots and the mounts today and check over their condition and stuff, because although I've watered them, I haven't really looked at them properly for a while, so I'll give everything a good look over. And then the idea is to have a relatively lazy day, because that was quite tiring yesterday. You know, up early, lots of faffing around to do before I went. A day, you know, well over half a day out, and on my feet a lot of that, and driving and everything, so I was relatively tired when I got back. So I'm hoping to get a lazy day today. It's traditional, it's Sunday. And then I'll see what else I can find later on. So thanks for dropping by.